8 p.m. UK time, Sunday the 9th. No, Friday the 9th of August 2024. Welcome to another amazing episode of NFT Fridays. Now streaming on Riverside. My first time ever using Riverside. Let me make sure everything is working. So I'm just gonna go to one of my YouTubes. Come on, YouTube. Let me go to one of my YouTubes and check that everything is working on the blockchain sensor YouTube. Video live. Huh. Video live. Okay, I need to change it from test. How do I change it from test? It's definitely not a test. Okay, no. How do I change it from test? I need to rename this NFT Fridays if I can. I suppose it's not the worst thing in the world. Things could be worse. It's not the worst thing in the world. How do I change this? It's not the worst thing in the world. Okay. Settings, general, your title, the name for your studio, live stream. How do I rename this? How do I rename this? Enable login. Do people come in here? I'm not sure. People. Can't see if people are in this room or not. Technicals. Do I need to wait? Live stream locked. Oh, people can't get in the Zoom. Okay. Via the chat. To join you for recorded conversation. Now, I want people to be able to conversate. I want to let people in as a guest. The link tree not working. Cool. Sorry, guys. New link. Does this work? Oh, damn. People can't get in. People can't get in. Okay. No, come on. Let's see if they can get in. Oh, Waj is here. Okay, that's amazing. Waj, can you say something? Is he able to talk? He's told me to not share the guest link and only audience, but it says here that audience members can only participate via the chat. No way. Hello, Waj. Are you here? I want to be able to hear people. Hello, hello. Hello. Oh man, my laptop is pretty hot as well. I want to connect on my other screens. It's working. Okay. Need other people to join. Can anybody say anything though? Can anybody say anything?
Can you hear me, Ninja?
Yes. Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
Pretty well. How are you? Yes. Now we've got Doreen in the house. This is lovely.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Indeed.
Okay. Hopefully we don't have any trolls in here. Let me see if I can hypothetically kick people out. I've actually broken the rules and I gave the guest link out because I didn't like the idea. Okay, I can remove people. Cool. I didn't like the idea of you guys not being able to talk. This is fantastic. Okay, cool. Haha. Can I make myself the focus? Sorry guys, I'm still getting used to this app. Okay, cool. Well, let's get started. Hello and welcome to another amazing episode of NFT Fridays. This is a free weekly webinar every single Friday, 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. UK time since April 2022. You can catch over 100 episodes of NFT Fridays out now on the Blockchain Sensei YouTube. And again, this is my first ever time using this application, Riverside. So apologies for the technical difficulties. Let's get into the intro. Pardon me. Share screen. Can I share my entire screen? Entire screen. No, I cannot share my entire screen. I can only share. Can I share another window? No, I have to stick on the same Chromium tab. Ugh, that's kind of annoying. Okay, no problem. So, Blockchain Sensei, we are the UK's leading Web3 solutions and financial literacy platform. We so happen to be Black and Asian owned. We solve many problems in the crypto and Web3 space, including but not limited to helping such companies with investors, strategic partnerships, and business development. We do 3 free webinars a week, Mondays, Fridays, Sundays, 8 p.m. plus. Of course, you know what NFC Fridays is because I just told you. Mondays is our legacy show, every Monday, 8 p.m. till 9:30 UK time since 2020. And Sundays is our charts and trading show. We also do an in-person meetup in Manchester called Create Tech, which we've been running for 23 weeks now. And soon to come to an end, as myself and Lanrai are actually relocating outside of Manchester. Just want to quickly share a webinar, not webinar, a podcast that I'm super happy is out now. We have a company called Shuriken Sounds, which is our Web3 music and creative subsidiary. Finally, we have our podcast out now talking about crypto and generational wealth on the Flipside podcast. So please like and comment on that video. Let's get into the disclaimer. And then let's have a look at what's going on in the NFT world. I will also completely admit that I will be looking at a lot of stuff live, as NFTs have not been taken has not been taken a major attention from myself. But this is why we do NFT Fridays. Yeah, we're not professionals, we're just practitioners. So, disclaimer, terms and conditions: all content is for education, information, and entertainment purposes only, and it should not be considered as investment advice to buy, sell, hold any assets, nor place any trades. Please always do your own work, guys.
Research.
Oh my god, I've lost the screen. Where are we? Research. Our content is intended, it should only be used for informational use only. It's very important to do your own analysis before making any investments, which should be based on your own individual circumstances. You should always take professional advice from a professional advisor or independently research and verify all and any information you may find on our show you may wish to rely upon, whether you wish to make an investment decision or otherwise. All investments come with what, guys?
Risk.
What do investments come with?
Risk.
They come with risk. So please always do your own work, guys.
Research. Bro,
Research.
this thing's proper laggy.
Any financial advisors in the house?
Nope.
Okay. Any doctors in the house? Do we have a medical doctor in the house?
No.
Yes,
Why?
we do.
Do we?
Yes, we do. Right? Not that we need medical assistance right now, but pick us to watch. If you're unable to mitigate your risk, let us know immediately so we can refer you to an accredited financial advisor. Okay, so for absolute transparency, I am looking at all this news fresh. No, I have not been in some NFT discords. No, I don't have some crazy alpha for you. If you came for the ultra alpha, I don't have it today. I do not have it. The markets are very crazy right now. I've been in debt. I guess you could say debt refinancing a lot with my over collateralized loans. It's been absolutely crazy because everybody that was in everybody who's in the dojo, our subscription membership that we don't really advertise too tough, but I did one of the greatest trades of my life. Sold 4 Ethereum on the 3rd of October at like 5 a.m. and bought back 5. So I'm actually looking to grab something because I feel like I now have like a spare ETH to to potentially get something in the NFT market. All my NFTs, for absolute transparency, my NFT portfolio is one sec. Let me just be real with you guys. My NFT portfolio is down like 65%. I can't lie. I can't lie. As much as I love low pudgies, I shouldn't have bought as many as I bought with the Ethereum budget that I had because I could have way more penguins. For absolute transparency, Waj, are you in profit? Do you hold NFTs? Have you been buying NFTs? Like, I don't know what the bottom is. I want to buy some, but what's the bottom? I don't know.
NFTs are dead. They don't have any attention this cycle. The NFTs that you should be trading are ordinals, right? Those are the ones that have had the hype. Yeah, the NFTs on Bitcoin.
The only NFTs you should trade this cycle are BTC ordinals. Is that what you think?
Oh, sorry, I lost connection there. I missed what you said.
So you believe that the only NFTs that people should trade this cycle are Bitcoin ordinals?
Yeah, I think Blur really killed off the NFT market. I mean, you can see the prices of everything from Bored Apes to Punks to Azukis, Miladies, Pudgies, Pandas, all of these things, right? They're just down pretty bad. And you've got some outliers. You've got the likes of, like, I think Pudgies did really well this cycle. Miladies did pretty well. But I think other than that, everything else has just bled, like literally bled so bad. And I guess, like, we're not in the same 2021 era that we were before. That kind of speculation time has changed a little bit. Um, so you have to be. I think with NFTs, like, there's just very, very, very few cases of where you can really outperform. Whereas, like, this cycle we had like this new version of NFTs on Bitcoin, right, with ordinals, and like that's probably where some of the value went to. There's definitely some speculative ordinals that you can buy, and some of them have done really well. I think in general, though, NFTs are a bit out of flavor. There probably needs to be some kind of new variation or something new to really come out before they start running again. But there are obviously, like, some pockets of NFTs that are probably a little bit more interesting. But again, it's nothing like 2021. It's way, way harder. It's way more PvP, and there's way less liquidity.
Damn. I like the realness. I like the realness. So, do you not believe that? Because don't you remember that we had a huge NFT run whilst the global risk on assets were falling, i.e., from Q4 2021 till summer 2022. Do you think something similar could happen this cycle where NFTs are boring all the way till the top, and then whilst crypto falls and risk on assets fall, the final liquidity squeeze goes back into completely speculative NFTs?
Maybe, but we're not seeing any evidence of that right now. There's just no attention or narrative around NFTs.
Should we
I
just
think
like
I think you would
cancel
have
this show?
seen. I mean, well, it surprises me that that like this show hasn't been renamed into something else. To be honest with you, um, because like, tell me, like, in over the last like 6 months, where's the narrative around NFTs been? I mean, you've got like a couple of collections that have genuinely done well, but otherwise it's like such a PvP environment. Just go on Blur and look at like the 7 day changes for like actually not
Let's
even the
do that.
7 day. Look at like
Let's go to
look at
Blur.
like the 1 year chart for like a lot of these NFTs. Look at Bored Apes, right? What that was 150 ETH floor price, and it's less
I
than
know. I
10
remember going
today.
through the prices on NFT Fridays. Huge drawdowns. Um, sorry, you want me to go to Blur?
I think I was just gonna say like Blur basically like completely deaded out the NFT marketplace because like it just became
Is
it
it
just
trading?
and NFTs just became like this place to just farm.
Sweet. Yeah, I know. I've traded on Blur myself. I've been that guy who sweeps the floor price. But guess what? The floor price kept dipping.
Yeah, and one of the reasons why the floor prices kept dipping was because for those of you who don't know, Blur is like the number one NFT marketplace, right? And they've basically had these multiple seasons, which you get points, right, for each of these seasons. And you get points for bidding on NFTs and buying NFTs and selling them as well. And so what happened was you had season one where people were kind of bidding on these NFTs and buying and selling, essentially market making these NFTs to get these points. These points resulted in Blur token, and these were given like at the end of these seasons, right? And we just finished like one of the biggest seasons. I think it was season 2 or 3, maybe. And again, like, what's the end result, right? You've got all these people who are literally market making, like trying to get number one on the leaderboard to get as many points as possible. So they're bidding NFTs and like kind of artificially inflating the prices of them. But then, like at the end of the season, they get their Blur tokens, they dump them. You know, Blur is hundreds of millions in market cap. You know, so there's still plenty of value to extract. You extract that value by getting as many points as possible. You dump your tokens, you sell the rest of your NFTs, and then there's literally no bid for them whatsoever. The volume goes down, the floor prices go down. It's just a difficult thing. So Blur effectively killed like the Ethereum NFT marketplace anyway. Solana and Bitcoin's obviously a little bit different, but yeah, Blur like definitely killed off, Ethereum NFTs, and you can see that in the prices now. Like you can buy a mutant ape for like just 1.5 ETH. You
Yeah,
can
one and a
buy.
half years. And I remember looking at so I'm in I don't know if you're Luke Belmore, but I'm in his Gem Hunters group, and I remember looking at the NFT section, and people were just speculating. They were saying like, is this the mutant ape dip? Is this the mutant ape bottom? Are we gonna go any further? Will it 2x? Is this the cheat code to doubling Ethereum right now? But
What's the
I've
catalyst
led to
for
not enough
for Bored
conviction, and
Apes?
I'm not buying anything.
Bored Apes have just got such a bad reputation now as well, you know. So I just don't see where that bid is coming from.
Yeah.
And now you can speculate on NFTs in a completely different way. You can go to a website like NFT Perp and you can trade perpetuals on these NFTs. So you can just keep shorting them if you want. And you can do like delta neutral strategies where, let's say if you did buy an NFT, let's say you bought a Pudgy, you can short it on NFT Perp and like get paid in the funding rate. So like it's a nice strategy if you want to hedge yourself.
Mm-mm-mm. So, are you like what did you do with your previous NFTs? Like, did you sell them? Did you get rid of them?
I have loads of NFTs, and most of the time I just buy them just for vibes.
So, do you ever sell your NFTs? Have you ever sold any?
Yeah, I sold some. Like there was some that went absolutely insane. It went to like 3-4 ETH floor price, and I just dumped all of them last cycle. Whatever I could dump last cycle, I got rid of. There are a few NFTs like this cycle that I have, but most of them are like they're not really speculative instruments. They're more like hold to access kind of NFTs.
Hold to access, like I actually don't know any NFTs at the top of my head where I could get access to something in the real world. So are you allowed to share a project where we can
Yeah,
get access to something?
so there's this very big uh, crypto education platform with some guys from the UK called Blockmates. I'm sure you may have heard of them. They do like videos, articles, everything like that. They're called Blockmates. And yeah, Blockmates Crypto. There's some British guys that are behind it, which is really cool. And essentially, they have this premium section where basically, if you buy the NFT, you get free access to it. It's like otherwise you have to pay like a monthly subscription for it. But if you hold the NFT, you get like access to it forever. So like stuff like
So
that
how
is
much is the
pretty cool.
NFT?
I can't remember. I think I paid about 0.7 ETH or something like that for it.
That's quite a lot.
Yeah.
That's a good bit of money, mate, in the bull market.
Yeah, it is. But like the value that you get from like
Quick one. Nothing here is fan.
Oh,
Sorry,
sorry, I
carry on.
missed that.
No, carry on.
I was just saying, like the value that I personally get from this group was worth it to me. So, yeah.
So these guys have the free, and they've got the subscription. You know what's crazy? This doesn't strike me as something that has 120,000 readers.
Oh, it is very, very popular. Very, very popular. You look at their Twitter, you'll see they're really, really well known, and I think it's because of the quality of research that they do. You know, they cover everything, and they're so on it with like the latest trends or the latest narratives, the latest innovations. They're like really, really on it. So yeah,
Okay.
really high value actually.
So your dad could understand. All right.
Scavengers for Alpha navigates crypto alone. But this DJ,
Oh my God, that's
But
priceless.
here we have Gary. Scavengers for Alpha navigates crypto alone. But this degen knows that in order to win, he must find a tribe. What's that? The smell of a meal deal, where fellow apes congregate and help each other succeed at trading by talking tactics and decision-making. The apes enjoy Blockmates Alpha and content. They chat, share ideas, and celebrate each other's wins. There's research reports on emerging trends, educational video content, live token tracking, and portfolio management tips. Gary knows this is special. Everything is here. DeFi, meme coins, macro, GameFi, and tons more. With monthly and yearly subscriptions, Gary knows
That's a nice one too.
Yeah, so I mean, these are the kind of like hold to access NFTs I have. There's a few others that I have that are just like speculative stuff that I've bought, but honestly, my capital is not really in Ethereum NFTs. I have some
No,
capital in
100%. No,
ordinals.
I'm so down. It's mad, bro. I'm so down. It's mad, but it's fine. Like I basically spent my NFT budget.
So what? So how come you're not in the ordinal space?
Um, I have literally just never been acquainted. Like I've never put my head into it, but I definitely appreciate some pointers on how to get clued up.
So go to Magic Eden. It's like the number one NFT marketplace for Bitcoin. And you'll be able to buy Bitcoin NFTs here. The way that
Oh yeah,
Bitcoin
no, I've
NFTs,
been to Magic Eden,
yeah.
but to buy Solana NFTs.
Ah, not oh. So you go to the next tab along. Look, there's Bitcoin there.
Yeah, no, I just don't know anyone in the ordinal space. I don't even know if you ask me what the biggest collections are, I don't know. Like I don't know what the narratives are. Like I don't know what Bitcoin. I kind of like with Solana, I feel like yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm just not used to it. But yeah, sure. So where would somebody start in Bitcoin ordinals? Like is there a collection that you think is undervalued? Like
To be honest with you, I think this is just like running a similar playbook to like kind of Ethereum NFTs back in 2021. There's
Hmm.
no real fundamental value behind any of these. These are purely speculative, and they will eventually go down 99%. Again, it's just a case of like finding stuff that's like pretty hyped up and has some attention behind, and kind of just running them up. That's why you've seen like I think the top three collections are Bitcoin Puppets, Node Monkeys, and Quantum Cats. Some of those went to like zero point 0.7 Bitcoin floor price. I think it was Node Monkeys. So like if you manage to catch those rotations, then you can do really well. I think there will be lots of stuff happening on Bitcoin in general, especially because Bitcoin's been like the main player of this cycle so far, and we're seeing a lot of innovation happening on Bitcoin with Bitcoin layer twos and like derivatives built on Bitcoin. And I think now, like in the last couple of weeks, we've seen like some protocols like try and figure out how to build smart contracts on Bitcoin too. So I think like we're going to
What,
see
like
like,
with stacks?
say again, sorry.
What you mean, like through stacks?
No, not through Stacks. Stacks isn't actually Bitcoin, right? It's a side chain. I'm talking about
Oh
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
actually on the Bitcoin network, which is like some really really complex stuff. And it seems like it's still a while away, but we are seeing that stuff like kind of pop up now, especially in the last couple of weeks. But yeah, like these NFTs again, they're just kind of speculative things. I've bought a few, but again, in general, I think, as I said at the start, I think NFTs are not really in fashion at the moment. I don't think they will be. I think there's kind of many other sectors of crypto that just have much higher attention, and that stuff is like NFT.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay, cool. And do you like? I have two main news websites that I use for NFTs. I use NFT News Today, and I use what is it? I've got two default ones. I'm gonna put well, what is it? There's this one, and then let me just check one of my other bookmarks. NFT Now, that's it. They're like, I don't spend a lot of attention on these websites, but when I have a flick through, do you know how like people do like use Yahoo News or whatever? These are like the two sites that I usually just have a look on. Are these good sites in your opinion, or is there better sites?
I think these sites are just for like kind of general NFT news, not really investment
Yeah.
specific stuff, are
No,
they?
no, they're not. They're not. Like it's just when I want to have a look and be like, okay, cool.
Yeah, fair enough. I think I prefer to just use like proper on-chain analysis stuff. So like stuff like Nansen or Kaito. Um,
Yeah.
they are expensive to use, but like
Yeah.
I think there you get like really really good value.
How much do you pay for Nansen? If you don't mind me asking.
I think Nansen is about $100 a month or something like that.
Okay, that's pricey.
Yeah, and
But you think
Kaito's
it's
really
worth
really
it?
expensive. Kaito, I don't have a Kaito subscription, but like I want one though because it's amazing. I think Kaito's $1,000 a month.
God damn, you'd have to be a real whale to have that kind of capital just for information. That's basically like paying like $33 a day.
But it's very very good, very good. I think
What kind of packages?
these kind of
Yeah, so
yeah, it's 100 a month. Yeah, I think these are
and do
much
you
better
feel like
for
paying for this?
analysis.
Do you feel like paying for this? Do you feel like paying for this gives you an edge on the market, even in NFTs?
Yeah, you can see like where money is flowing to. You can kind of get these. You can get all the analysis of everything on chain. I think if you've got like a sub six-figure portfolio, probably not really as worth it. Um, because they're kind of expensive. But I think you can always trial it out. There's a free trial. You can see what it's like. And I think like when you get to like a large portfolio, then absolutely like you need, especially if you're on chain, right? If you're not on chain and if you're on centralized exchanges, then like okay, you're not really going to benefit from this because all you're doing is just buying and selling stuff. But if you're like kind of in the trenches and you're like doing DeFi and you're looking for NFTs and kind of everything that comes with being on chain, then yeah, 100%. Like there's really some good value there.
No, that's amazing.
You
That's
can always try it
amazing.
out. Take the trial and see what
No,
it's
no, I
like.
will. I will. More time, I'll just pay. Like if Waj, do you know what, guys? Let me tell you this, right? Waj literally has helped change my life so many times. Arve changed my life, dude. Like Arve changed my whole life. And D-Bridge is like my favorite thing in the entire world.
I got so much more to show you still.
I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I know, but I'm somebody who has to just get comfortable. Let me ask you this: do you think there is a better over-collateralized loan provider than Arve?
Depends on the thing is, right, like there's many different money markets, right, where you can kind of get these loans on, and all of them have like pros and cons to them. So like, okay, Aave is fantastic. It's been around the longest. It's got over $10 billion of TVL. It's probably
21
one of
billion.
after the crash, I think it's around 11 billion or something like that now.
Is it?
Yeah, maybe no, actually no, maybe it might be closer to 20. Anyway, it's in the 10 figures, right? And there's many other money markets too, but like they have different kind of properties. So like on Aave, there's very strict collateral requirements. Like you're not going to get some kind of long tail asset ever listed on Aave, right? It's all for safety. But then like there are money markets where, let's say if you've got an altcoin or maybe you've got like a derivative token, you can go there and you can lend it out and do interesting strategies there. So it really depends. I think Aave is great for what it does. It's actually fantastic. But there are like other money markets out there that have their own niche and kind of have some interesting components. There's money markets even for meme coins now. You can lend out meme coins and yield on them, but you'll never be able to do that on Aave, you see.
You have never really thought about lending meme coins. What can I lend out Bonk and Dog with Hat? What meme coin can you lend out?
Yeah.
Can I lend out Brett?
I think off the top of my head, there's a money market called TimeSwap. They focused on kind of these long tail assets. So they did have Brett listed, um, and you can lend it out and earn yield on top of it. That's called TimeSwap. And then for the Solana memes, you could try out Camino or MarginFi, and again, you would be able to potentially lend out some meme coins there as well. I'm not sure if they have Brett still listed. Maybe if you scroll down, maybe there'll be a Brett pool on here.
Wait, so I want to get a loan. How do I get a loan?
Yeah, so you have to find a particular pool first. So let's say if you scroll down, let's click on something that looks. No, they
There's
don't
no
have Brett
date.
anymore. They had Brett before, but these pools have expiry dates to them, so they probably got rid of it.
Okay, I'm on Matic right now. Where's the loan?
So this is very different to Aave. It's like it works a little bit differently. Click on all chains, right? Okay, so fine. Click on this. Click on like the yeah. All right. Click on the second pool, right? The USDC PT token, right? So you can lend USDC or you can borrow, this PT token as well. That's basically how it works. So they have like a variety of long tail assets on
ET,
here.
what the hell is this? This is wow, this is too scary, man.
No, when I think
This is
I
too
think
scary.
I think
It's
one day
too deep in DeFi.
yeah, but this is where the real innovation is, right? I think one day I spoke to you about Pendle, which is like this protocol where you can split tokens.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember, but one of the tokens that you can split assets into is a PT token.
right.
It'll probably take about 20 minutes like talking through it. So I don't want to go too off topic if the topic is about NFTs today.
No, of course.
But I think it's well worth researching and learning about. If you learn about this, trust me, you're going to be like have a lot of knowledge that you can use in some positive ways for sure. I highly
What does
recommend.
CDP? What does CDP mean?
This stands for collateral debt position. So It's to do with like the loan against your how much you can borrow against the collateral.
How much you can borrow against the collateral?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Time swap's a bit of a
how is it
complicated
different? How is
protocol.
it different to LTV?
That's loan to value ratio. I guess it's somewhat similar.
Sounds
But like
similar.
yeah, it's somewhat similar. It's somewhat similar. But yeah, you can go on Camino or MarginFi. That's on Solana. That looks a little bit more like your traditional lending and borrowing platform. And I think on there you maybe have Camino on Solana. If you type in Solana, um, that should probably look a little bit more like your traditional lending platform. And on the if you scroll down, you might be able to see. I think they may have a dog with hat on here. If you scroll down, they should have a market with WIF, I think, or bonk. They definitely have bonk because there you go. You can lend out WIF there.
No, yes. So I can buy with and then lend dollars and buy more with.
Yeah, you could even borrow WIF if you wanted to short it and sell it and then kind of pay it back once WIF price goes down.
Yeah, but I'm not good at shorting. Are you good at shorting?
You got to trade you got to trade both ways.
Are you good at shorting though? Like, do you short the market very often?
I like at the moment. I wouldn't be shorting just because things have gone down so much. What I like to do instead is pair trade, where I basically would long a strong asset and short a weak asset, so that I get downside protection. So, for example, right, I could let's say I could long Bitcoin, short I don't know some garbage vaporware token, and in that way, like if I think Bitcoin is going to outperform, like I get the upside. And the downside is if I think this garbage altcoin is going to kind of bleed, I'll kind of capture some of the downside too.
But what if Bitcoin doesn't long and Bitcoin shorts? Then
If Bitcoin goes down, then I think the altcoin is going to go down a lot more, you see?
hmm, okay.
It's really, really, really powerful.
I'm not really with the like this
You're a
kind
trader,
of.
Ninja. You're a trader. This should be right up your alley.
I don't like trading that way. I don't like trading that. I only trade with conviction, and I don't short very often. I like selling tops and trying to, and then I mean buying lows on
I mean,
spot.
the whole idea is to like protect yourself from the downside, right? So you could you can long something that's
I'm okay with me personally. I'm okay with firming downside and drawdown. Obviously, it's good to avoid, but the way I look at my portfolio is that I mainly measure my portfolio in ETH, and as long as I always cash out prof into ETH. Maybe I should do more Sol, but I have like a numerical ETH target, and I have prices where I want to sell ETH, and then that's where I that's my bull market strategy for the main part because I've acquired so much ETH at a low price in the bear market.
yeah, no. I mean, that makes sense completely. I guess there's like a separate thing, right? This is just like a trading strategy. This is just something that I like to do. For example, if I wanted to trade some news, maybe trade the ETF news or trade the ETF inflows or there's some sort of bullish catalyst, then what I might like to do is I might like to long some ETH, but then to protect myself against the short side, I might just short Matic against it. So it'll be like let's say if there's a $10,000 position, $5,000 long on ETH, $5,000 short on Matic, and I get protection because if the market just nukes, well, I'm going to be absolutely fine.
Hmm. And then what? Let's say you to do that trade. Let's break that down. You think ETH is gonna long, so you set a long on ETH. But in
Yeah,
case the market tanks, you do a short on Matic.
yeah,
What would the sizes be the same? Like would the leverage be the same? Would the initial
yeah.
capital be the same on both sides?
Yeah, exactly. So you could do, I mean, you don't have to do it 50-50 if you're kind of more bullish, but if you want to kind of just kind of as a standard, just be protected, then yeah, you could just short the exact amount that you long, and you protect yourself. Because Matic has like not like let's go back like 6 months, right? If at that point you did that trade, right, Matic performed terribly. It bled so bad, and ETH generally went up year to date, I think a little bit, and so actually your long would have actually printed, and your short would have actually printed. So overall, you would have really, really outperformed, and you protected yourself against downside. It's a great strategy for a choppy market. I think in an outright bull market, when everything is going up, you probably don't want to pair trade. But in a market like what we've been in over the last 7-8 months, pair trading's been amazing.
And how often do you pair trade? I'm gonna be so honest. I've never pair traded ever.
I guess
I
I
don't
don't
even
do it
know. I don't
every
even
day.
know people that do it. Maybe
Yeah,
Reza.
I don't pair trade every day, but I think so. There's a founder from the Midlands called Huff. He's a very, very, very successful trader. You might find him on Twitter as well. He even like shows like his trades and his thesis behind his trades as well. Anyway, he worked in TradFi for a long time, and basically came into DeFi, built a few protocols, and he built this idea only came to me from him, by the way. He built a project called Pair Protocol, PEAR protocol, and it's
Yeah,
essentially
protocol. Okay.
it's essentially built on this idea of pair trading. And it's only from that I kind of realized the power of pair trading. So since that came out about a year ago, I've only been trading pair trading since then.
That's amazing. Damn, let's leave NFC Fridays there. Thank you, Wedge, for doing an unofficial takeover. I was literally just gonna read news. I can't lie.
Oh no, this was better than that for sure.
No. You always come and dominate, man. You always come and dominate. Um, yeah, Wedge, man. You're such a. What are you? What are you doing right now, Web3? Are you still working for the same company?
Yeah, I'm working for IVX. I think Beratrain is going to be very, very, very exciting. So like that is really, really getting a lot of hype. I don't think anyone should fade Beratrain right now. It's going to be like one of the hottest layer ones around. So that's been
Wait,
really,
so
really.
so so what should we do? Be airdrop farming?
Oh yeah, 100%. You need to be like really in the trenches, look, finding every single project launching on Berachain, getting in the Discords, getting the Discord roles, playing around with the test nets of all of the different apps launching on Berachain, like getting to know like the founders if you can, so you can get seed deals onto these different projects. There's a lot to do, a lot of things to be active on. Really getting a good understanding of like how all of these projects on Berachain work. Yeah, I would definitely be doing that. So
Okay, and
Berachain
what's
will
the
be
Twitter of
launching.
Berachain?
Say again?
What's the Twitter of Berachain?
I think it's just Berachain.
Yeah, lol, like
Bera.
that.
No, Bera.
This chain. So what's your role in the chain?
No, I don't work for Berachain. We're building an app on Berachain. Berachain's like Solana,
Oh,
right? It's a pretty interesting layer one chain that's coming out with this very novel mechanism called proof of liquidity. It's extremely it's going to have the same kind of mind share as Solana does,
oh
and
my God! The page
we're
starts from the
like one of
bottom.
the up only, right?
This is so interesting.
So these guys raised 100 million at like $2.5 billion FTV. So like very, very big. They've got the biggest VCs in the world behind them. They've got 100 plus projects launching on them already, and we're building just one of them. So we are IVX, we were just on that page just there. Like there's many protocols, and we're just one of them. Cool. Lost that. Well, I think Ninja's coming back. Dorian, you're still around?
Yeah, I'm still here. I don't know where did he go?
I think his
Maybe it was
computer crashed.
maybe it was an internet issue.
Yeah, he said he's coming back. By the way, sorry, I didn't get the chance to speak to you before, but did you have like any questions about anything that we talked about?
No, not really. I haven't even bought any NFTs, you know. So it's just interesting to hear like where like the market's gone, because I remember when it was like a big thing. Like there was like even people buying NFTs of all sorts, like even like NBA NFTs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this was probably what, like 3 years ago now. I think NFT
yeah,
markets
a
are
while ago.
pretty dead.
But
I
yeah,
did.
like, I never bought any. Like the closest NFTs I've come to is, you know, like basically on like Binance, they'll be like, oh, here's a free NFT basically, and they just gave it to me basically. But
Yeah.
I've never actually gone out of my way to actually purchase any yet.
No, I think the cycle played out in 2021. I think it's
Same
really,
with
really tough
crypto
now.
kind of thing. Basically same around the same time, innit?
Yeah. But I mean, like, crypto obviously came back. You know, Bitcoin ran up
Yeah,
from
yeah.
15K to 70K, and you know, there's definitely opportunities with AI and meme coins and stuff like that. But like NFTs are cooked. Like for now, like there's no at the end of the day, right? We're not really trading fundamentals here. Like none of this stuff, even in crypto, is cash flow positive.
So
It's
it's
all
all
vapor.
like
Well,
it's all
I
basically
work in
like
crypto full time.
speculation, basically, in a way.
Yeah, man, that's all it is. You know, I work in crypto full time, and we're building a project as well. Like we all know that all of this is just, you know, a bit of gambling, a bit of speculation. There isn't there in like 95% of crypto projects don't have any cash flow. They don't have no revenue. It's just speculation. So like ultimately we're just trading attention, right? That's why meme coins do so well, because they're just like an investment vehicle to trade attention.
Yeah.
And like NFTs have zero attention right now. So
Yeah, that's like
like
I was
there's no
talking
bid for them.
like I was talking to Ninja about Dogecoin. I was like, I can't even believe people actually buy Dogecoin, but they do, and because obviously there's nothing to it really and truly, but clearly some people believe in it, or I don't know, maybe it's just because Elon was behind it, but people still tend to buy
Yeah,
it
exactly.
anyway.
Exactly. Attention. And to be honest with you, even a lot of these real projects, they again, like they don't have any cash revenue, nothing like that. They don't make enough fees. The valuations are like 100x higher than what they should be. It's everything is a meme, you know. You could even argue, like, to some extent, even Bitcoin is a meme. People just believe in it, you know.
Yeah, exactly, true. It's just like, yeah, it was just the first one basically. That's basically what it was. But
Yeah. But you know, like you can still make money from this stuff. Like that's ultimately why we're here. But yeah, like it's just important to realize that it is just a bit of just trading attention, and like when NFTs might get attention, and when they get attention, trust me, I'll be the first one to be buying them again. But at the moment, they just don't. You know, you're better off like allocating your capital to where attention is right now.
yeah, true. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Get more in my crypto and stocks and everything, basically. Because I wasn't even involved before. Like I basically just held on to my crypto and left it there. So now I'm basically making a return. Because I realized I didn't
I
sell.
definitely recommend check. Yeah.
Pardon?
I definitely recommend checking out Berachain. I think there's going to be lots of opportunities there. And like they have a testnet that you can use right now that isn't advanced. And what that means is if you use some of these different apps that are on testnet with fake money, it's free. Like when it comes to when the mainnet comes out, you probably will be rewarded in some way. And it's really interesting. There's lots to learn. It's very, very, very hyped, and that's what attention is. You know, you got to go where attention flows. So I think Berachain is definitely one of those places.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to do more research on that. But yeah, definitely gonna keep an eye out for it. Definitely.
Yeah, no, sounds good.
But yeah. Where's Ninja? His thing must be still here.
Yeah, he said his laptop overheated.
He needs to get a new laptop.
Yeah, he does, man. He said he made one ETH profit. You should use that to buy a laptop.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't. I guess he doesn't want to sell it.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah.
So like, have you ever tried anything out on chain, like with crypto apps, on like not centralized exchanges, not Binance, not Coinbase, like actually using some of these decentralized apps before?
No, not really. It's all like, because you would still count like Uniswap as a centralized. That's still centralized, isn't it?
No. Uniswap is decentralized. It's
Oh,
like it's permissionless. You can use it anywhere in the world. Like
so
you
I
don't need to
used
log
that
in.
with back like years ago when I was doing this in like 2021.
Oh, cool.
With
Cool.
I used Uniswap. I think, was it called like Monkey Swap or Monkey Banana or something like that? One of these DeFi coins that was coming up on there. So we used Uniswap to
Yeah.
get that. And a couple of
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ape Swap. That's what the thing was called. As well.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, like I'm basically just making like a reintroduction, so I need to like get my knowledge up again, basically. But yeah, that's like, but no, I haven't used it too much, but that's basically like what I've been using it for. So I've got like my MetaMask and all of that already set up.
Yeah, fair enough. I'd say there's a much better version of MetaMask that's come out now. It's called Rabby Wallet, RABBY. You can actually import your MetaMask directly into Rabby Wallet, so you don't need to create a new account even. You can use the same account, the same MetaMask account, just within Rabby. And like the entire user interface, user experience is so much better. I think MetaMask is quite difficult to use, especially if you're using different chains.
So I need to send it to the wallet, right? But is there fees with that, or is it just like I just put in my MetaMask details? And
You don't need to send anything. You literally just import your MetaMask account directly into Rabby Wallet, and then you can delete MetaMask. Like you'll have that same address. All of your tokens will just appear. Like it'll just be. It's like it's just like having like a different interface.
Yeah. No, I've just gone on the website now.
Yeah, it's like imagine you've got like a PlayStation at your friend's house, and you just go there and you just log in into your account on your friend's 75-inch plasma like 4K TV, and the whole UI and everything is so much better. It's basically like that.
Sweet.
Yeah, I find MetaMask like very, very clunky. It's hard to understand what's happening. Like you don't even know which tokens like you have and what you don't have.
Okay, that's good. All these chains as well. I don't even know what half of these are, to be fair. There's a Dogecoin chain.
There's tons of chains.
Yeah. Harmony, I remember that coin.
Yeah, that's completely dead.
Oh, so sad.
The founder's basically left and moved to a different project called Celestia.
Oh, wow. Polygon.
Oh, Ninja's calling me. I'm just gonna leave and then come back after.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Oh my God. We're still here. Sorry about that. The
Yeah, of
Matrix
course, man.
attacked.
Nah,
What's
no
happened
worries, man.
since?
You need a new laptop.
Sorry about that.
But yeah.
Right, cool. Dorian, I think we're good for now.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think
End this live stream. Hopefully we'll continue. Are you sure? No, we need to end the live stream. How do we end the live stream? What do we
yeah.
do? What do we do to end the live stream?
I think Waj might be coming back, but I'm not sure. He said you were calling him, but he'll be back. I'm not sure.
No. I'm sure we're good. No matter what.
Yeah.
It's some new technology, man. How do I end
Isn't there
the
just like
live?
don't you just hang up on the thing? Or is it
No, I said if I hang up, it'll continue streaming.
Oh,
She's a bit crazy. I think I've got to cancel on some other side. Okay. So much going on. Studios. Right, Dorian, if you leave the room and I leave the room, I think it might end.
no problem.
All right, save, bro. Hopefully this ends. I don't know how to end this. Recording's a problem. I will continue without you. I've got another call, man. How do I end this? Let me end this. Oh my God. It's so annoying. We will learn. Come on, man. Right, I'm going to leave this stream in.